All right, if you're in the real estate game in Mexico, you know that your contracts are pretty much everything. They're your lifeline, right? But here's the big question. Are they actually, legally sound? Today, we're going to break down the critical regulations you absolutely have to follow to make sure your deals are buttoned up and secure.
So let's just get right to it with a huge question. If PROFECO, Mexico's consumer protection agency, showed up today and asked to see your contracts, would they hold up? And listen, this isn't some hypothetical what-if scenario. It's the real deal test of your credibility as a professional.
So, how do you make sure you can answer that question with a confident yes? Well, the key has a name, NOM 247. You need to think of this as the official rule book for every single residential real estate deal in Mexico.
Okay, let's start with the absolute foundation. We're calling NOM 247 the golden rule, and for good reason. Understanding this isn't just an option, it's completely essential.
What's pretty amazing is just how far-reaching this regulation is. It covers the whole shebang, from your advertising and marketing materials all the way down to the specific nitty-gritty clauses that must be in your sales contracts. It's all about protecting the consumer.
Okay, so knowing the rule is one thing, but how do you actually put it into practice? Well, the regulation gives you a very specific tool to make sure you're compliant, the mandatory contract.
And that tool is the Contrato de Adhesión. Now, don't think of this as a document you just whip up from scratch. It's more like a pre-approved template. And here's the crucial part. It must be registered and approved by PROFECO before you can ever use it. That's what ensures everything is fair and transparent right from the get-go.
And make no mistake, this has real legal weight. We're not talking about a suggestion here. The law explicitly mandates this registration process. It's a totally non-negotiable step that's designed to standardize the industry and create a safety net for homebuyers.
So you get it. You need to register these adhesion contracts. But which ones, specifically? Let's break down the essential portfolio of contracts that every single real estate pro needs. Your portfolio really needs to cover 4 key scenarios. You've got your direct purchase and sales contract, a promise to sell contract, one for pre-sale agreements, and, this one's critical for agents and brokers, a contract for your intermediation services. Having all 4 of these registered and ready to go is what separates the pros from the amateurs.
Now, having the right contracts, that's step one. But how do you officially prove that your entire operation, from your advertising all the way to the closing, follows NOM 247? Well, there's a specific document for that.
And this is really where we separate the amateurs from the experts. You can't just claim you're compliant. You have to be able to prove it with an official document. So, what is it?
The answer is the Dictamen de Cumplimiento, or a compliance opinion. This is the ultimate seal of approval. It's the one and only official document that serves as hard proof that you followed every single rule in NOM 247 for a specific transaction.
And who gets to issue this powerful document? Not just anybody. Only a Unidad de Inspección, or an inspection unit, can do it. These are entities that are specifically accredited by the Ministry of Economy to conduct the evaluation and grant that compliance opinion. This ensures the whole process is rigorous and impartial.
So let's bring this all together. Why does mastering this complex system matter so much? Trust me, it's about so much more than just avoiding fines. Because when you deeply understand and implement NOM 247, it literally transforms you. You go from being just an intermediary to being a trusted, professional advisor. It's a direct investment in your career and, of course, your reputation.
This is exactly why official industry certifications, like the ECO 110.02 standard from Connoisseur, are built on this exact legal framework. Evaluation centers like ISEM Mexico test your knowledge of these regulations because they are the absolute bedrock of professional competence.
So, you see, this isn't just about following rules. It's about building a career. Mastering these regulations is how you truly earn the title of a certified expert and give your clients and yourself total peace of mind.
So, I'll leave you with this thought. Are you content just facilitating transactions? Or are you ready to master the rules, earn your certifications, and become the go-to expert that clients can really, truly trust? The path is clear.